Hi guys, and welcome to our daily Flab fighting tips. Now normally at the beginning of the videos I would say to you that these tips are not suitable for children. However, yes they are. So today's tip, absolutely brilliant. Get it down in kiddies, don't worry about it, okay? So my name's Donna, aka Bella Diamond, and it is FIT-FEB. So we've been talking a lot about complex carbohydrates, okay? So we spoke last week, we spoke earlier. Complex carbohydrates are very good for you. It's your body's energy source. So we're talking about potatoes, rice, pasta, anything with flour in it basically. What your body is going to do when you eat these initially is turn it straight into glucose, sugar. What that's going to do is fuel your body and give you the energy that you need. Now, when you eat an excess, and that means anything above your daily allowance of complex carbohydrates, your body will turn it into glucose, and then if you don't burn it off, which you won't, trust me, your body's going to turn it into fat and it's going to store it as fat. And what we're trying to do in FIT-FEB is get your body to go after this cupboard right here that's already here. We want to strip that fat using what's already there as an energy source without putting more in, okay? So what we're going to talk about today is potatoes. This is a potato, okay? This is a complex carbohydrate. What I'm trying to encourage you all to do at home is to swap complex carbohydrates for something more healthy. This is a potato. This is a sweet potato. This is a complex carbohydrate. This is a root vegetable. Point proven, yeah? So, try and switch if you can from potatoes, which is your complex carbohydrate, to sweet potato instead. Now, I'm going to give you some examples of how you can do that. I'm a really lazy chef. Don't judge me at home, okay? I'm not peeling potatoes. I don't peel vegetables. Far too important for that, darling. More important things going on. So what you can actually do is go to the supermarket, as I did, and you can buy sweet potato and carrot mash. Hurrah! Now, we did speak about sausages. We spoke a lot about sausages, do you remember? And the sausages, we love sausage. Sausages only have to be 20% meat to be called a sausage. So in one of our last videos when we talked a lot about sausage, you need to be looking for your sausage to be 80%, and you need to be checking the ingredients of what else is in that dirty sausage, okay? So once you've checked your sausages, you can have sausage and mash, my lovelies, until the cows come in. But try and switch your mash for sweet potato. This one's been blended with carrots, which again, that's lovely. You've got even more root vegetables in there, that's wonderful. Now, I'm a psychopath. I have very bitter taste. I find sweet potato, it's a little bit too sweet for me. So if you're exactly the same, don't panic. What I would normally go for is carrot and swede mash. So it's not quite as sweet. Again, it's super healthy. It's still getting all of your vitamins and everything. They're freezable, these, you know, when you buy them. It's fantastic. They're about £1. And yeah, carrot and swede mash suits me much nicer because you get a more of that mash, thicker texture with your carrot and your swede. You can buy it frozen, but I would urge you, if you're going to buy frozen, go for Aunt Bessie's. The rest of it tastes nasty, trust me. Okay, so we've got switching from potato to sweet potato, trying out some carrot and swede mash, or some sweet potato mash, and crack on and eat your Sunday dinner then, can't you? Fantastic. Now, what we're also going to discuss is coming back to the sweet potato, okay? So we want to try and avoid this. That's absolutely fantastic. So I'm going to come back to that in just 2 seconds, and I'm going to show you some wonderful things what you can do with your sweet potato. Did you know you can slice it and shove it in the toaster?
No.
No. Well, you can. And you can put jam on it if you wanted to because it's so sweet. You can have it for breakfast, you can have it on its own, you can use any kind of toppings. Poached egg is really lovely on it. I'm sticking bolognese and cheese on mine. Okay. So, obviously because it's going in the toaster, you don't want small slices, do you? So we're just going to trim off this end here. Now you want it thick, but you don't want it too thick. So the thicker it is, the longer it's going to take to cook. If it's slim, it'll just go all floppy, and nobody wants a floppy one at home, do they? Nah. So we're going to go for about 1 centimetre. I'll urge Mr. Burlesque to come and sharpen my knives, please, when he gets home. And I'm going to show you from here. Boom. Right. So if you're doing cooked breakfast and you're thinking, I need my carbs and breakfast, man, watch this. You don't have to put anything on it, guys, at all. We're going to put that in the toaster. And then we're going to walk away and we're going to leave it. It's amazing. Now, if you don't have a toaster at home, which most people do, right, note to Chris, right, you must sharpen my knives for me, please. We're going to instead switch that round, we'll do it smaller. You can take your sweet potato slices, like so. And we're going to do ours this way round until I get my knives sharpened. There we go. So not too thick, guys, not too thin. 1 centimetre is absolutely wonderful. Now with these, what we're going to do is we're going to oven bake them. So these are going to come out like potato wedges. Now, kids love this because it's sweet. And they've all got sweet tooths, bless them. And they'll like the colour and they'll like how it tastes as well. And it's fresh and it's healthy. Now, if you were going to put it in the oven like I'm going to do now, because my oven is also my grill and I've got our lasagna in there for tea, so that when my Chris comes home tonight, and I've poured him a nice gin as he walks in, dinner will be on the table with it. I ain't nobody's 1940s housewife. It's each for their own in my arse, guys. Spray light, love it. I don't love it because it's really good for you, I just love it because I'm a super lazy cook. And it is fantastic. You can flavour them however you want. So I'm going to use my Mediterranean sea salt because I'm a really big fan of that. You can flavour it with absolutely anything that you want to. What you want to remember is though, you've only sprayed one side of that, guys. So you are going to need to flick them back over to spray them again. And these are going to taste fantastic. You can have these as a snack, yeah? Oh, I'm really, really hungry. I want a bag of crisps. Nah, no crisps for you. Slice up some sweet potato, whack it in the toaster, or stick it in the oven. And it's just one little tiny spray. And they are going to taste absolutely fantastic. Now, unfortunately, these are mine. So the oven ones, I'm not going to have you a here's one I did before, or here's one I did after, but the toaster is going to pop up very shortly. Right, sweet potato slices of joy. Now, if you want to be making them up in advance and then preheating them afterwards, again, that's absolutely fine. But it is very healthy. It's not a complex carbohydrate, guys. It's just sweet potato. Now, I am going to post some pictures to Facebook of what they look like afterwards, because trust me, they're amazing. Kids like them with Nutella. And I know you may be looking at me thinking that sounds absolutely rank and disgusting. Now, what you can tell is in the toaster, look, guys, they take a few rounds in the toaster, okay? So that's on there, we're gonna leave it there for now. And we're gonna come back to chatting to you about potatoes. So, again, this is a potato. Now, if you are much, much better than me at home in the kitchen, and you're probably like, Mum of the Year, wonderful wife, that's not me at all. I can't remember the last time I peeled a potato. I don't do that. You can go to Marks and Spencer's, guys, and they just sell them in bags and you throw them in the microwave. That's super lazy. Next time you're at home and you're making mashed potato, okay? So if you've got a big family at home, it is cheaper to make mashed potato. I know that, because if you've got like 6, 7 kids at home, mum and dad, buying these is just out of the question. So what I want you to do next time you make your mashed potato is to throw in some veggies in there as well. Try and slip them in and wait for the kiddies to not notice, okay? So if we were to take today and we're going to make mash with sweet potato, let's go half and half. Now, thing to remember, sweet potato is going to cook twice as fast as actual potato, okay? But it's all about smaller surface area to volume ratio. That makes me sound really, really smart, I know. So if you're going to be cooking your potatoes with your sweet potato to make your mash, absolutely do it in the same pan. But you want to be cooking, the actual potato wants to be cut much, much smaller than your sweet potato. That's going to mean that they're both going to cook together at the same time. So 50% potato and 50% sweet potato. Make your mash, you have just halved your complex carbohydrate intake. Now, what we're going to aim for you to do is the kids are going to absolutely love that. Trust me, kiddies love sweet potato. Next time you make it, we're going to do it in 2/3, okay? 1/3 sweet potato, 1/3 potato, and then you're going to be able to slide in there without them even noticing 1/3 carrot. And you're going to do that every single time, and they're going to get used to it. Go, oh, no, less, we don't tell them. And then soon enough, the potato disappears. Boom, no more complex carbohydrates, but they don't know about it. And let's have a look over here. How did we do? It's stuck. Well, that didn't go to plan. Let's have a quick look. Asbestos fingers, once you're a chef, they never leave you. Hey, come on. Lovely, lovely. And again, it's going to take a few times going through the toaster. It's been a really long time since I did that. So I am going to leave it there for today, and I want you to go home and try. As soon as my sweet potato slices jump up out of the toaster exactly how I want them, I'm going to send you all some pictures so you can see what they look like. But honestly, you do need to be prepared. You're going to have to shove them maybe two, maybe three times until you get them to how you want them. But then think about potato waffles when you buy those frozen. I cook them in the toaster. There's no point turning it on. Obviously I did, but now it's FIT-FEB, so we're not eating potato waffles anymore. Okay, so potatoes, bad. Complex carbohydrate. Sweet potato, it's a root vegetable. Please give it a switch, see how you get on at home, and I'll be sharing some awesome pictures with you later, showing you how everything came out. Thanks guys, see you next time.